Hello, this is Dynamite Football Talk, and today we'll be discussing that Carson Wentz got traded to the Indianapolis Colts. What the what the trade details are is that Carson Wentz will go to the Colts, and the Colts will give a third round pick that will be applied for 2021 and a conditional second round pick, and that second round pick could possibly turn it into a first. This is what the Eagles are giving. They're giving Carson Wentz his stats for 2020. They weren't that good. 12 games, 58% completion percentage, 16 touchdowns, 2,620 yards, and 15 interceptions. Not good. But the catch is, he didn't have a good supporting cast around him. When he had a good supporting cast around him, which was the year of 2017, he played 13 games and had a 60% completion percentage, 3,296 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. As you can see, in 2020 and in 2017, he missed 4 games, and he missed 3 games in the regular season. That is because he is really injury prone. Especially another injury he had last year was when he got hit in the head by Jadeveon Clowney, but that doesn't really matter. The reason why he missed 12 games was he did not play well, and then he got benched for Jalen Hurts, which was another QB they had drafted in the second round. His stats was that he played 4 games, had a 52% completion percentage, 1,061 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. The thing is, Carson Wentz, he did not have a good O-line, which gave up 50 sacks, which is I think one of the most sacks given up this season. And yeah, he just didn't have good wide receivers around him. But for some reason, Jalen Hurts, he was able to make the offense function a lot better with his mobility, which pretty much countered the amount of sacks his offensive line was giving up. And he was able to hit receivers, but the Eagles only won 1 game throughout that span of 4 games. And the reason why the Colts wanted to trade for Carson Wentz was they wanted to replace their retired QB Philip Rivers, who in 2020 played 16 games, had a 68% completion percentage, had 4,169 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. The reason why the Eagles wanted to get rid of Carson Wentz was he did not play good. He was causing trouble in the locker room after being benched for Jalen Hurts. And they just wanted to get rid of him because he had a huge contract. So, for now, who won the trade? I honestly believe the Colts did. Because now they got a QB who had a pretty much the same supporting cast that he had in 2017, where he played the MVP season, which was an elite O-line led by Quentin Nelson. As I said earlier, Eagles gave up 50 sacks. I don't think the Colts O-line will. I'm sure the Colts O-line won't. They have an above-average running game led by the rookie Jonathan Taylor, who will start to get better and better as seasons go by. They have an above-average receiving core led by T.Y. Hilton and Zach Pascal. Carson Wentz did not have much receivers, and if his receivers aren't open, he can dump it off to the backfield with Nyheim Hines and get good gains from that. Carson Wentz also had an elite defense led by Darius Leonard and DeForest Buckner, two Pro Bowlers, and they will definitely contribute to the success of the Colts this season. He reunites with Frank Reich, who was their offensive coordinator in the 2017 Eagles. His offensive system will be beneficial to Carson Wentz, as he will thrive in a system he once had thrived in. The reason why the Eagles lost is they only got a third-round pick and a second-round pick that could turn into a first-round pick. The problem is the first-round pick could turn into a Hall of Famer, All-Pro, Pro Bowl, and can also turn into a bust. And most of the rookies that will get drafted will end up turning into busts. The Colts get to keep their number 1 pick that will be applied in the first round in the 2021 draft, which is at number 15, I think. And the where I expect the Colts to be next season, I expect them to go to a divisional, not farther, because I do think they'll be eliminated by either the Ravens, the Browns, the Chiefs, and possibly some other team that would appear out of nowhere. Maybe even Miami, as they look to be in prime position to get Deshaun Watson. And for the Eagles, I do not think they'll improve. I would not be surprised if they finish last in their division because all the teams in the NFC East will be getting better as Washington with that ferocious pass rush, and they have a good QB in Taylor Heineke, although his position is not guaranteed. Prescott will return from his ankle injury, and it looks like Dallas will franchise tag, and Prescott anyways wants to be there. And the Giants, they'll get Saquon Barkley back, and Daniel Jones will continue to get better and better as the season goes on. We don't really know his potential, but I believe he'll be a good QB. So I predict the Colts will go to the divisional round, while the Eagles will be bottom of the division. And I think the Colts won the trade because Carson Wentz gets a better situation that's around him, and that's pretty much it. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe to me, hit that post notification, and I'll see you later.